Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Spells, Strings, and Forgotten Things, written by Brianne Randall. So, Calliope Pedriti and her sisters are witches, and they live in a small town all together where their witchcraft pretty much goes unnoticed. But they do have a lot of friends who support all the things that are going on in their lives. Because their mother left them when they were very small, they have had to kind of piece their lives together without her guidance. And when they notice that their magic is starting to fade and that something is changing, Calliope is really the only one who's able to do anything about it. She ultimately accidentally binds herself to a dark and handsome, brooding character who happens to come from the other side of the magical world. And together they have to discover the truth of their past and how they might be able to move forward into the future. This engaging story is really good for fans of magic realism, especially witchcraft, and the magic that kind of comes from family connections, whether or not it's related to the occult itself. Fans of the Fourth Wing series will appreciate some of the slow burn romance that happens, enemies to lovers romance between the two main characters. It's a little bit spicy, especially towards the end of the book. And it is written so that it is appealing to book clubs, especially. So I would say more for more mature young adults, new adults, and adult readers because of the occasional use of strong language and also the sexuality that is included in the book. At the end, there is also some recipes included that go along with the tea shop that the sisters own. So if you like to immerse yourself in more of the storytelling than just the book, then you've got some options there. And then also there's a discussion guide for book clubs that might want to choose to read this one. So fans of women's fiction, fans of romantasy stories, even though this is more of a magic realism as opposed to a fantasy setting, it has a lot of similar features. And then the story itself moves fairly quickly. It is told through multiple points of view between Lucian, who's the darker character, and Calliope, who's the protagonist. So you get to see both of their perspectives as you go through the book. And then also, it is, fairly dense text, but if you're familiar with adult literature, it's pretty accessible overall. So if this sounds like a great fit for you and you enjoy stories about magic, romance, and the power of family, then this might be a great fit. If it sounds like a good one for you or for someone you know, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.